Good morning, wherever you're tuning in. We are doing some more Last Promise today. What's going on, Dan Dice? Welcome in. First as always. Alright. So let's go ahead and we left off with Chapter 9. So, funny story. When I was playing the other day, I accidentally picked my wrong save file. So I had to go back and do the one that we started off-screen. But we're caught up where we should actually be. The only difference is that we have Altharis, our thief, with us still. And we actually found a hidden character, which we'll showcase. So Siegfried, here we are. This fortress was built to guard Yulia from Magnus. Now it's just here to slow us down. That isn't good. I doubt we can just bypass here, but attacking is going to cost us valuable time and soldiers. Anakin.
Oh, Anakin, this is the final line of defense for Yulia, correct?
Well, you took a very unique route to get here. Coming from the north and then traveling west around Yulia, you managed to avoid the heart of Valencia, really, so yeah. After you take this, it should be an easy path back north to Yulia.
So if we seize this fortress, we could use it as a staging area for the attack on Yulia.
That is correct. And if the initial strikes on the castle fails, we would be able to retreat here and fortify our position. Now I think the best plan is to take this fort as... You're not going to be attacking head-on, are you? That's our plan. It hasn't failed us yet. Anakin, I want you to take Ace and Eduardo and go to Regalia. It's the most isolated city and thus the farthest from Magnus. In other words, Magnian occupational forces should be much weaker. There I want you to recruit new fighters to our cause. Despite your appearances, you speak with dignity, and I can see a lot of potential in you, both in mind and body. I know that you can be successful if you put yourself to it.
Father, is this really the smartest thing to do? If we lose soldiers we just gained, we'll be much worse off for this fight.
He does have a point.
He does have a point.
It would be better to wait until the gate is taken. No, we can't do that. We have to already be out of here by the time we take the gate. Currently, the Magnians in the region only view us as a minor nuisance. Taking this gate will likely get Magnus off its feet and on our trail. You must make the way to Regalia before that happens, my friend. Once we conquer the gate to the Magnian army, we will crack down on the civilians, and they will get rid of any potential opposition. Once they see us as a threat, they'll take much stronger measures. If that happens, you'll never make it through without being imprisoned.
Hey, Malkon, welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Alright. I'll take Ace Eduardo and some others with me to Regalia. We'll evade the Magnians and get people to join our cause. It'll be my own little mission. That sound okay, Sir Siegfried? Yes. I'm trusting you with this and know you can handle it. And I believe a man of your speaking talent is ideal to put at the lead of the recruitment operation. Huh. Alright, I'll be off. Best of luck to you. Likewise, Anakin.
Alrighty. So yes, in this case we have Eltharis still with us, since we actually have the, we were playing the wrong file the other day. We also picked up the Emblem Blade out of one of the chests, which is one of the 4 emblem weapons. And I also found a secret character, apparently. Like, I flew Ananas way down south, and this guy spawned once I landed on the hill. And he self-recruited himself by talking to Sean. So this is Noah. He is a promoted hero. Comes in with pretty decent stats all around, so I mean, we guess we got like another kind of like semi-Jagan being axes, being swords, so he'll do work for us. Alright, let's check out the map here. So, we got plenty of bandits. Oh. We got this guy here, good-natured bandit, loyal to the wrong man. Something tells me that, even though he's a boss, then there's gotta be a way to, like, recruit this guy. I don't remember if I recruited him the first time I played this years ago, but, like, he's pretty good for a level 1 berserker. Yeah, it's gonna be a slog, but we'll be able to. I think we'll be able to handle this. All right, let me pick my units. So Siegfried, Corbin, of course, Tomiko, Kevin. What happened to your lances? Did I run out of iron lances already? I think I had to like give some away. Hey, Toph. How are you doing? Alright, let's swap over and get you the steel sword. Everyone else's equipment should be fine. Oh, I do see one thing. Arthur does not need a javelin. So we'll just take that for Kevin. Yeah, let's take his sword. We're not gonna use him at the moment, but at least gonna take his sword from him. Okay. Let us go ahead and... Not bad, I got a chance to play a little content update for Wild Frost and had much fun with it. I don't think I've played that game before. What's that one about? Let's see. Javelin, yeah, we'll swap around here. And this, I think this should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead, save, and start the map.
Commander Siegfried.
Haas?
How did you make it here so quickly? Well, the Athenian front has ended wonderfully. We were able to halt the Magnian forces and to make Taos and Kashia surrender. Now our lives are yours to command. Thank you. If I may ask, where are your men? Half my warriors are keeping order in Althea, and the rest are close by, preventing reinforcements. Hope you're pleased. I don't want to know about your car seat ads, Karen. I want to watch film. That's excellent, Haas. Our combined forces will easily overwhelm the enemy. And one more thing. I shall be riding with you, if you would allow me to. I had been planning to come here to fight earlier, but the Taos tribe delayed my progress more than I expected. However, with your help at the battle on the border, I was finally able to put an end to their interference. Now I too shall put my life on the line for this cause. Your help would be greatly appreciated, Chief Haas. On behalf of Solemn's Rebellion, we grant you a warm welcome. You are our friend, leader, and warrior of great honor, and I feel at ease knowing that you will be here to aid us. Thank you. I hope I do not let you down. Also, this air and humidity is foreboding of rain. We should advance while the rain does not impede us. Oh, you're right. I hadn't noticed myself. Let us press on, then. Ah, welcome back to the, from the ad break community. So, let's see. Car seat cards for Malcon. Toph gets a credit card and a cell phone. Alright, so it's a deck builder roguelike. You can pick to play as 3 different tribes, which you completely change the pool of cards you get to click on. You get to modify the cards through charms, and you can add to them, so it helps add replayability. That sounds really fun. The latest card game that I was playing was... What was I playing? I was playing Balotro. Oh, we need to turn our animations on. Yeah, we're gonna use Chief Haas now that we've got him. I've seen some Balotro content. It's fun to watch. I've been waffling on actually investing in it, though. I could probably do some weird maneuvers with Anana and just have her drop somebody over there, like Haas. Let's see. Or maybe we can have her drop Siegfried over there. Alright, let me just take a look here. We can keep her... Put her on the fortress. Everybody else, in the meantime, can kind of just chill out here. Ah, Liquid. Looks like everything is moving to Colan. Count Pelino, you're leaving so soon? Yes, Liquid. Siegfried's rebels are coming rather fast. It'd be a rather shame if I were to die here. Oh my, that guy's face. You're using us as a shield? That's how it's going. Now what shall you do, Liquid? Remember, I saved you from those bandits. Your father, what an atrocious man, no? Anyway, just consider this part of paying back that debt, Liquid. Oh, okay. But still try your hardest out there. If you can stop our enemy's march, you will be out of debt. Out of debt? Yes, Liquid. Oh, and all those villages your father plundered. I'll restore them to you
to their former glory for you. In the name of Liquid. Golly, that'd be wonderful. Count Pellinor, I'll stop them. All of them will be destroyed. Well then, I'm returning to Yulia. Just take him out and come back for your prize. That is a very expressive face. Go, Kevin. Be the wall that you are. Be all that is man. Alright, let's see. If we drop Siegfried... Let's drop him here. There we go. We'll see how this plays out. I'm basically gonna drop him and Haas over on that side. Let's throw a javelin. It's stabbing time. Alright, and no, Sham, you don't have a, let's borrow one from, let's borrow a, actually, no, we do have a javelin we can stick ourselves with here. Let's see, he's gonna come down probably here. We'll have Altharis meet him there. And we'll just keep Tamika right there. Let's see how Siegfried does against this little group here. Altharis getting a kill. Hey, not bad. Yeah, I think it's funny. Yeah, Malcon, I have to agree with you. He looks like he's been on like a 7-day, like a 3-day bender or whatever. He hasn't like slept in forever. Yeah, we're gonna get hit by probably every. Oh, whoa! That could have been a a restart right there. That's 40 damage. Oh no, it broke. I hope Siegfried can kill this guy with a with a halberd here next turn. Oh, Sham, you're getting doubled with a by holding a javelin. I might have made a mistake here. Oh, this is even worse because now we have rain. Should I go for it? I think I should go for it. I'm not that far in. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's see. Nope, can't get that kill that way. But maybe we can assist Shuda. And then trade off. Oh man, this one space stuff. We'll have Siegfried heal his turn, we'll drop Chief Haas off. Now they gotta deal with somebody that can throw stuff ranged at them in either direction. Kevin trying to be fancy. First dodging an 80 and then taking no damage. Oh, Siegfried. Oh, they're going for Haas. That's a huge mistake on their part. Oh yeah, I guess I kind of forgot to show off Haas's stats. I guess we'll do that, since he's like a promoted no-bad trooper. Alright, so we've got Haas, who's level 5, Chief of the Fiora, the strongest tribe in Ethia. Powerful, cunning, and just. Comes equipped with a steel bow and a killing edge. And pretty good bases. It's a really good unit. We could just hit you with an iron lance. This warrior has only got an axe, so we'll probably keep Banana nearby in case the rain stops. Everyone else can move slowly through the rain. Sean getting hit by 40s. Okay. Good, no more ring, at least for the moment. Yeah, we're gonna have to conserve our heal stuff. We only got like 6 uses. So we need to be really careful, because... at least until we get over there. We'll give that to Eltharis. Yeah, give me that one. Hey, you know, there's an awesome armory right next to this house, and the village east of this really has a cool shop. You should check them out. They have some nice stuff. Let's see. Okay, so we'll move Arthur here and see it nearby. Let's get this warrior out of the way. Man, that's a pretty good level on Siegfried. Actually, is she going to be outsped by this merchant 13 speed? She's got 11, so she should be okay to take, like, a hit. Lurkin, gonna go take a shower. Gotcha. Thanks for dropping by and enjoy your shower. Oh, we're just gonna have to give that one to Siegfried. I like to have the stream on my phone and balance it on the top of the shower stall. That's like me sometimes, where like when I feel like just soaking in the tub, like I will just soak in the tub and then just the phone will be propped up, like either watching something or listening to streams. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Shuda do some damage. Let's see if you can do it. Yeah, there you go, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin's level 10. Kevin's a monster. We're gonna need to put units into here. Guess we could move Corbin down. And we'll also put Sean there. Let's see. We'll split our mages up to handle each threat, and then we'll just kind of also keep Altharis. We'll probably keep him nearby. If anything, we'll try something, see what the hit rating looks like. We're gonna have like a bunch of bandits right on top of us. Zanbato. Oh, well, we're doubling, Zanbato must be weighing that, Myrmidon down. Oh, nice. Althara's putting in the work. HP, strength, skill, and speed. Yeah, we got a lot of brigands. Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll put him on the hill. If he gets hit by like an 8 or something like that, he deserves to get hit. And then we'll block off the Sean. Okay, we got a double with Fire Tome. Yeah, let's try and do this, and then I'll run up and switch his weapon out with Tamiko. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Steel weapons. Let's buy another couple of steel swords. Oh. Guess we'll just buy one more. I thought there was I thought Haas actually had a talk with Liquid. Maybe, if I remember correctly, I guess Haas has to actually fight him. Alright, let's see.
Noble Athean, Yes, I recognize you. I never thanked you, so how shall I repay you? When we're finished with these guys, take out my paw. It'll end the suffering of many. So, you plan to die here? I don't have a choice. That's not true. You can still escape this battle. I can help you. Consider it. No, I owe my debts, and I gotta pay 'em back.
Liquid's portrait does not match his map sprite, in my opinion. Oh.
Liquid, listen to me. We don't have to do this. But my pa's crimes. I still got some debts to pay to Pellinor. I don't care what you say, Chief. If you defeat me, I won't hold a grudge. But otherwise, I have to. Liquid, you and your father are very different people. You're a good person who cares about others. There's no reason for you to atone for your father's sins. But I owe the Count, and he promised me that... I don't know of what promise you speak of, however. These people are tainted by Magnus's ways. They're only using you. And how I know you ain't using me too, Chief? I owe you for everything you have done to help the Fiora. My repayment is helping you escape the grasp of Magnus. Maybe you're right. I am right. Now go, escape. If you go now, you won't be caught. Chief Haas, I never meant for this to happen. You showed mercy towards an enemy. Thank you. Liquid, you are a good person, and yet you've simply been following the wrong path. Can only hope it doesn't continue. Take care, Liquid.
Oh, that was gonna be a quick chapter then. Maybe I should see like maybe one round of combat, and if it doesn't bode well, maybe I'll just have like yeah, it definitely makes it a lot easier to seize. Let's see what happens. Oh, here comes the rain. It's raining and it's pouring. The old man's a snoring, and we just a hacking away at bandits. Oh my gosh, Sean, you do only 5 damage with a sword, with an iron sword. Bro, you need some muscles. Might be able to... Yeah, like in this one, Sean didn't level well. Like, at all. And see, I don't know if Sean promotes through story, or if... I can't remember if he promotes through story or through a night crest. Since he's like one of those main... I seem to remember like using a night crest on him, but I could very well be wrong. Like it's been years since I played this game. But we're gonna drain as much experience as we can here, and we'll just kind of have Siegfried slowly move his way over. If anything, we can get like, maybe we can try and feed Sia a kill. Do a little bit more chip with Sean. Have you had any different impressions of this game the second time through? Certain characters I seem to remember being better than, or better or worse than they are. Like, Sia's always been good. Like, she's a really good mage. Her growths are good. I seem to remember, like, there's something more about him than just being, like, a normal thief. But I'm not sure. Like, he's really good, and he has, like, a high crit chance. Problem is he Well, I am swinging at a bandit that's on the mountain, so that's to be expected. I'm gonna pull her back one space just so that she's in range. Kevin definitely is like, I remember him being really good, but like he is really good. He's better than what I thought he originally was, which he's gonna pretty much be a godsend during the normal campaign, since this first little bit is essentially like Lin mode. It's before we go into like Anakin mode. Okay. So one more round of this. Try and get Altharis one more level. Okay, I was about to say, making sure that Sia's not in any trouble. These guys can hit Arthur. At least that one can. Oh, they both can. We should probably pull Arthur back then. Yeah, this will be fine. Just put Siegfried right there. Everyone else can just kind of chill out. Go one more enemy phase, I think. You can land... Oh, I guess you're not going to land either one of those. Nice dodging there, Kevin. Oh my god, what did I do? I should have checked. I didn't know this guy had a hammer. I'm clearly playing around too much. Oh my god, 6 damage. Oh, he finally crits one of them, alright. Sean, please get strength. Oh my god, at least you finally got a point of strength. Yeah, that would have been really bad, like losing Kevin. Oh man, okay. But we can at least give this one to Arthur. Arthur needs experience too. the Arthur training arc. HP, speed, and luck. Hey there, Happy Tech. It's your first time popping in. How are you doing? I hope you're having a fine day or evening wherever you might be. Alright, come on, Eltharis. You can get this last kill. Yeah, Malcon told me about you as a fellow FE streamer. Oh yeah. Fire Emblem's like one of my favorite games, and I finally just started dipping my toes into streaming. Let's not talk about today or this week. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get just a little bit more experience, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and seize with Siegfried. I don't expect Sean to, like, crit or anything, but we'll just get him a little bit more chip XP. Now, part of me is curious about getting the, up there at that house. Yeah, we should probably do that. I just thought about that house. Alright. Well, probably gonna get hit by an axe. Corbin. Ooh, 19 damage. All the axes. Hey, there we go. That level was kind of worth the pain. Oh, shooter, you can't outspeed a cavalry one, huh? HP and speed. All my axes live in Texas. Dude, I forgot how Haas was. He's like a tanky nomad. Everyone else over here taking like 19 and 14 damage, and Haas just like basically just like Kevin. Okay. Well, after that massive hit, we're gonna go ahead and have Corbin get healed up. Oh, that was a miss. Come on, you can get it. There we go, Altharis. It's like the Altharis training arc begins. Alright, we're slowly thinning them out. Okay, he can finally, let's see, we take 7 from him. The other guy was throwing, what was it, like 8? Technically 9 with the weapon triangle. You would happen to miss a, you would miss an 80. Well, you gonna live, or are you gonna die? Shooter might actually die here. He's got effectively he's got 17 health. That's 15, technically 16 weapon triangle bonuses. I think if I've got it mathed out correctly, he'll live with 1 health. Yeah, let's send Haas in with his killing edge. You know my axe, and it makes all complicated. Pretty sure that's only one way it goes. Oh. Oh yeah, my mouth was completely off then. Only 8 damage? Alright. Well, I'm most certainly happy to be wrong in this case. Are these guys running? No? OMG, happy tact. He already missed 180. I don't trust the process here. Okay. Oh my goodness, Arthur. Yep, just knew not to trust the process with these 80s. Beginning to think that, I would say that I'm playing like, I feel like I'm playing Binding Blade, but I hit more 80s in that one than I do in Blazing Sword. Alright, well, it's your last chance, Arthur. Hey, she scored a hit. Might be able to get Altharis yet another one. He's gonna be more combat useful than like Sean at this point. And lower level. Dude, Sean, why is it that you're so bad? Like, the only thing you've got going for you is you have mount utility. He is cleansed. Welcome back from your shower. We're just kind of wrapping this
man Randy
map.
Savage, the cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Nobody does it better. Okay, well, let's see. We definitely need to at least bring Arthur with us. Since he's got enough inventory space to go shopping. You excited not to be playing Dark Amulet anymore? Yeah, that game is really good. Like, I plan to probably stream it at some point, but definitely want to give it time. And I've got enough as it is on the table already. But yeah, Vorgus did a really good job on that hack. All right, we'll send Siegfried back down. Alright. We call this area Alvis. Beautiful place, isn't it? It's a shame our count will allow this corruption with warfare. If we'd worked hard to work together with the rest of Valencia, instead of selling out and abandoning his fellow territories, Magnus might have never been able to conquer Valencia this way. If he can be stopped, I believe Solemn's rebellion can. In fact, this whole village, we've all made a new resolve. We will help the rebellion in any way possible, for the sake of everlasting peace. Please take this payment, make use of it. End Count Palinor's tyrannical reign for us. Hey, 7,000 gold. Oh, I see. The bandit went back because he's in heal mode. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see what this one has. So we have a Radiance book. Alright, we can buy 3 items with Haas, so we need at least a couple heal stabs automatically. And I'll leave Arthur to buy the rest. Okay, so we'll get him another lightning book. See another fire tome. And just to be on the safe side, 2... oh no, I guess a pure water. I'm gonna sell the talisman, we don't really need it. And buy that other pure water. Alright. And now let's go ahead and slowly Get everybody... Get Siegfried down here and claim the map. Don't we seeing any more foul weather for a while? Without the rain hindering us, this battle should be finished soon. Now the battle's finished now. We're gonna go ahead and seize. Os, that boy. How were you able to persuade their leader to flee the battle? What kind of relation do you have with that Magnian commander? His name was Liquid, son of a leader of a well-known group of bandits. He hated the life of a bandit. One day he appeared to our tribe, and we accepted him as our own, as a brother. He spent his days aiding us by fighting off thieves and brigands. But one day he suddenly disappeared. He came here and he said he had debts to repay. Is that so? I tried to persuade him to stop, yet he was hesitant and fearful of what might happen if he betrayed the person he was indebted to. I owed him for everything he had done to help my tribe, and so I told him to escape. I don't know where he is now, but I hope he is alive. I too hope he lived. I don't wish to kill innocents. Liquid, he's gone through a lot in his life. Everyone deserves a chance at having mercy, Siegfried. Even the Magnus Empire and its tyrannical rulers. Even the generals of Magnus. You're wrong, Haas, not everyone. No, Siegfried, I'm afraid that you are wrong. It is those kinds of feelings that lead to war. So long as people don't attempt to truly understand one another, war will thrive. If we judge their actions based off of their actions alone, then we're no better than any of the Magnians. Even if the Althean tribes and the rebels are at fault for war. We all are. Haas spitting some knowledge on Siegfried. Alright, so that takes care of Chapter 9. Chapter 10, Eternal Bonds. Liquid Snake, Liquid Ocelot, Liquid Frappuccino. More like Liquid Pepsi. I shall have a Pepsi. Father, you're so close to reaching Yulia Castle. Yes, being here brings back so many memories. Both good and bad. Father. How ironic. When I was a child, I could have never envisioned I would be approaching Yulia with hopes of conquering it. The timing on that pop of the crack was great. Thanks, I try to put on a show. I would be approaching Yulia with hopes of conquering it. Father, were you a knight of the Regalia? You were a knight of the Regalia, weren't you? Yes, but as I told you before, I was born in Yulia. I transferred to Regalia when I was older. I remember the day I was to be knighted. It was in this area. The path my father led me down to my trials. My grandfather? Yes. What kind of man was he? He was brave and kind. He had given his body and soul to this nation. He was a true knight, much unlike me. Father, don't say that. You have given up your life to something greater than a country. You fight for people's freedom on all of Solem. Sean, thank you. You have really grown through these experiences. Before we embarked on this journey, you were a boy, but now you are a man. In fact, Sean, let this battle be your test. If we are victorious, you will have proven your worth as a knight. Yes, murder a man, be a knight. Commit war crimes, become a knight. Count Pellinor, all of our Outscott defenses have been defeated. We do not have much time to meet with them with the impending challenge. Damn, we don't have enough time. That damnable Liquid. A failure to the end. Well, how should we meet with the rebels?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Got some bad news. General Howard has not yet returned from Aegis, however. He should arrive in a few hours with a good part of his legion of men. So have all troops deploy. I'll guard the gate myself. My lord, if you were to fall, who would... I'm your leader. Do not question me. Oh god, here come them Rocky. I really wouldn't mind dying, as long as I see that man. Siegfried, die with me. Now follow your orders. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, we've been being hijacked. I see. I think I'm gonna have to set cooldowns on that. Holy smokes.
It's time to duel!
Holy smokes. Everyone in chat is very into Norse mythology. All my dreams and hopes, they rest in this battle.
Okay!
This is our last hope.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
Pick a god and pray.
For God's sakes!
Just one cornetto, give it to me.
Just gotta blow my load for pride. No, I must not speak that way. This will give me the chance for revenge. Ah yes, Siegfried, he's a miserable dastard. He must die. Even if it costs me my life, I'll get revenge. Of course, Palinor, look at everything you've obtained from Magnus. Wealth, power, and much more shall claim revenge on Siegfried. And soon after, all Valencia shall be yours. What? All of Valencia? Oh. That must be like something in the game where it just auto-scrolls that section. We formed an alliance with Divisio. Yuli and Divisio are to have split dominance over Valencia. Count Foray is not needed. We shall dispose of him. That isn't what we agreed on. I cannot murder my compatriot. This is not acceptable. Oh? Yet what of Aegis? Neither of us care for that. The damn place can burn to ash. And if that is what will, then Count Perry shall live. We shall find a purpose for him to warrant life. I'm fearful that Siegfried's rabble may break through our lines. I've taken down Athea's occupied forces, and now they've even passed through our defenses. Hey, Sarah Crew, welcome in. The knights I sent are scattered and routed. When are General Howard's soldiers arriving? Oh yes, it's this prick. I knew it, not to trust him. All you must do is hold them off for a short while. Your soldiers are to distract the enemies, drawing them closer to the castle. General Howard will come from the south by this afternoon. He'll take his soldiers and attack their weak spot for massive damage. They'll be surrounded and completely destroyed. I assure you there will be no flaws. You're sure this will work? Because if it doesn't, I fear the worst. Count Pellinor, there will be no mistakes. Siegfried will die and the rebellion crushed. In any case, this matter is not what I've been charged with, so I'm afraid I can't help you, Count Pellinor. But just remember this way, victory is only a breath away. This day will bring my dreams to life. Still, that boy, he's so strange. His presence alone makes me want to drop to my knees. I can practically feel the ether around him. Alright, we got to seize the gate. Now we can deploy everybody. Sweet. Alright. Let's go ahead and distribute items. Let's give you these. We got a couple of swords. We can give one of them to Siegfried. And Arthur can give this book to Sia. As for the pure water, I'll give one of them to Kevin. Who else has really terrible res? Oh wow, Kevin has better res than Corbin. We'll give it to Storm. There we go. Oh my, we are quite in the fray here. We might want to we'll give this iron sword to Noah. And still keep Altharis with the emblem blade. I could also imagine my heroes become chosen by Medivh from Azeroth to be Lords of Light. How about it? So that means Marth is Arthas, Ike as Thrall, and Erica as Tyrande. Could they do? I think that could work if we're going with that storyline. Are you sure you want to go with like Erica? Could go with which one is the canon Lord of Fates? It's female. I think it's male Robin, female Corrin. So what about like female Corrin as Tyrande? Alright, let's go ahead and start. It's gonna be a rough first turn, it looks like. Alright, everybody. Plans are set for our assault. Count Pellinor himself said to guard Yulia Castle's gate. I have known him for many years, so let me tell you this. He is a more cruel and determined man than any we've ever faced in battle thus far. Despite being its ruler, he has sided with the Empire, and I cannot forgive him. Resistance will be fierce, but I'm not stepping back. If anyone else wishes to leave, do it now.
I'm staying, Father. I won't abandon you or our friends. We've gone too far just to quit.
I'll be by your side, sir.
There will be injuries. I shall remain to heal those in need.
You paid our wages, thus we stay.
Of course, I will not abandon my employer, regardless of the situation.
There's no way else for me to go. I'll stay till death.
I'm pretty confident my magic here will come in handy here. If Chief Haas bids me to stay, then I stay. My Pharaoh shooting technique will pierce these guys like lightning. I have to stay. I can't abandon my friends.
Siegfried, you have come so far. I just want you to know I've got your back. We've come a long way, Commander Siegfried. Oh, by the way, I have to go somewhere once we seize the gate. But it's not like I'm much of a fighter anyway, right?
Oh yeah, this guy... I haven't given him a voice yet.
This is the most fun I've had in a long while. Count me in. No, my family have their mindset. I'm quite pleased. Like they say, the best of friends are the loyal ones.
Oh yeah.
It's like Smash Bros. Oh, what's this theme? I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's definitely a Fire Emblem. I think it sounds like it's arena music from 1? Or like the Shadow Dragon remake? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a Oh no, you're right. It's not arena music. This is with Mila's protection. It's from Gaiden or Echoes. Yeah, we've committed to this side, so we've got to also make sure that Arthur just doesn't get killed by that mercenary. Oh, can we? Nope, sure can't. Yeah, might as well go with the Iron Sword. Attempt to send him into heal AI. On top of, like, boxing him in. Okay. Oh, it's a loud phone message. Let's move that away from the microphone. Let's see. As my heroes travel in Azeroth in my 4th story soon, they'll be make some alternating events in the Warcraft timeline. Example, they'll find a seed that can be used to grow grains that can reverse Mal'Ganis' plague effects. Another is that they destroy Frostmourne and Northrend. I like the idea for the plague part, but I don't really like the destroying Frostmourne. Yeah, that's a pretty, pretty powerful blade. Then again, it does wind up getting broken, later on in, like, Wrath of the Lich King, so... Just debating whether or not to... Yeah, I'll just try and go the lowest hit rating they've got, because Sean's gonna be in trouble here. gonna get attacked at least from 2 angles. Oh man, she's just as useless. Well, yeah. Well, we're just gonna put her right here in the forest, and then see what happens with this first turn. See, well in that case, someone other than Arthas gets Frostmourne and then become Lich King champion. The Warriors of Light will be back at Lordaeron, but in flames because of Lich King's champions. Oh man, we got hit with a Zanbato. That's not good for Shun. A Thunderbolt? Oh my god, Shuda. Damn it, I failed. No choice but to fall back now. Phil, what is your favorite FE game? So, it's kind of like a tie between the Tellius games as like a whole, or like Binding Blade. Like I like, but if I had to like pick, you know, like one of the Tellius games, definitely like Path of Radiance. But like I really like Binding Blade a lot. As far as like the GBA games, I feel like it's the best one story-wise. Now, FE8, like Sacred Stones, is the more stable one. Like, most stable. Hence, that's the reason why it's, if I had known that this guy had a Siege Tome, I would have, like, taken him out. Oh. Okay, so now you're gonna get a good level up, but you're still pretty bad, Hanana. Man, that's like really annoying to lose Shuda here. The good news is, though, is that even though this is he got beaten here, he's not gone forever since this is like I said, it's like Len mode. So they'll be back. They'll be back later. HP, strength, defense. Let's go ahead and take him out then with Corbin. Orc campaign. I think the WLLs need to find a tablet stone first, like the Rosetta Stone, to be able to expand their language, like Orcish, Elvish, etc. I can see it. That would make sense. Let's get rid of this Zombato mercenary. I'm a little surprised you're not a SNES FE nerd. Now I do. Don't get me wrong. I do love me some Thracia and Genealogy. Those games, I think I like Thracia. It's hard to say. Like I like Genealogy more. I think they're kind of tied in that regard. But, like, Thracia plays more like a traditional, like, Fire Emblem, where, like, Genealogy is all about, like, big maps and doing, you know, multiple objectives. But Genealogy is like one of those games where it's like you have to. I guess it's because they're really RNG heavy with like some of the maps, like fighting swaths of knights and soldiers, and then in some regards having to basically wait out like Ballista in like Thracia. Like, there's basically chapters. There's a couple chapters where it's just you're essentially waiting for it to be your turn to where they're out of Ballista. Yeah, Genealogy is a weird outlier, but I love it. I like it too, like, because I like it more so for the story. It's probably one of the darkest, like, mainline Fire Emblem games. For obvious reasons, for those who haven't played it, I won't say why. Like, obviously, if you played Engage or played the game, then you know what happens. That's the one thing that, like, Kaga had no issues with, is, like, making darker stories, as opposed to, like, the somewhat very tame and, like, waifu emblem stuff that we get, nowadays. Like, to put it in an example, I'm still trying to force myself to go through Engage. I'm about midway through the game, but, like, it is the most player phase game as far as the series go, but, like, the story is, like, it's not good. Like, the story is awful. There's not a lot going on for it. But, like, it's fun to play, but, like, if you don't really ensnare me with the story, like, it starts to bore me to tears. And I didn't even have to, like, mention the whole thing of, like, some of the character designs. Like, they don't really, like, the design-wise, it doesn't sit there and, like, I guess, phase me that much, but, like, I can tell that whoever they got their, the concept artist or artists that do them, those games, she definitely knows one type of art style. She knows how to draw, like, pop-looking, dresses and stuff. I'll give her that. Let's go ahead and pop a, pure water, because we're gonna send Kevin this way. We ban Engage in this house. We just think it's ugly and sick of the pedopate nonsense. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is that. I'll wait till the ads you guys come back from advertisements. Wait. What about this guy? Hand axe, killer axe. Okay. My friend date tonight was very nice. We had a good idea. We're doing a performance art set this weekend. What kind of performance art? What kind of performance art set are you doing, Gabo? let's go ahead and just break this javelin here. I'll put Kevin here with his javelin. We already went ahead and popped pure water on him. Or part of it has me benching across. Oh, okay. I'm sure that'll make for a very interesting piece. Just send in Noah to do work here. But yeah, I agree with you with the engaged stuff. Like some of the costumes and stuff, like I find them all right on at least the characters that don't look like children. There's some stuff with electric beaters. We wear electric cod pieces for it too. Oh goodness. I don't trust Sean to like take a hit. Let's see. Of course, my heroes are holding their respective legendary weapons of light: Ashbringer for Arthas, Marth, Doomhammer for Thrallike, and Thoradal for Tyrande Erica for their quest in Azeroth. Okay. Actually, let's not do that. Sean tends to get doubled all the time when he's using a javelin. Ike with Doomhammer is terrifying. I know they. It's funny when like you train Ike up in you train up his axe uses, so he can actually use his dad's axe in Radiant Dawn. No, are you gonna be okay? Maybe, I don't know. Hero's Flare, what the hell is that? Oh my god, it's a brave weapon on an enemy unit? Oh, I don't remember this mage having a brave weapon. What in the name of hell? Huh. Well, so enough. It most certainly is a brave weapon. That was rather brave of this. Hey, props to Blazer for doing stuff differently. You know, like when he wrote the thing and released it like 12 years ago. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, this is the one where you can buy angelic robes. I forgot that. I'm gonna do all I can to like sell everything that's not needed before we end the map, and we'll buy some angelic robes and stack them on people. Can Medivh do as their taskmaster? Yeah, I think that would work. I mean, because Medivh is the one that does go to all of them individually and says, you must save this land by going to Kalimdor. Or like everyone just generally scoffs at the crazy old man. Okay, we need to heal up Corbin. Okay, what is this guy carrying? A mithril blade. Made from mithril ore. Okay. I have a feeling that, like, there's a reason why he's got it. So let's put Siegfried over here and have him visit this town, or this world. Howard's a coward! Howard's a coward! Instead of fighting here, he leaves some chumps here to fight for him. They say real estate is all about location, yet here I am. I chose a house right near a battle site. Again. It appears that I'm going to be moving homes. Again! And this is the worst time to be moving around, by the way. I mean, do you know how much a mortgage costs? Yep, it costs so much that I can't afford one in today's modern economy. How about FF1's music set for my quest to heroes? Who's the cool Night Elf Warden with the circle sword? Yeah, that's Maev. FF1 stories about the warriors are like, yeah, I think FF1 music would fit the campaign quite nicely. Do you have? You don't have any healing items, so yeah, we'll give you this elixir though. Noah should be able to hold his own. What are these calves packing? Iron Lance, Javelin, Steel Sword, Elixir. Okay. Let's do this. Siegfried facing crit. It's all good though. Speaking of property ownerships, my window wells are so full of dirt that one of the tree saplings was growing out of it. As far as like windows go, I've got like one I've got to go down and at least fix, because it is every time that we lift it up, or every time my wife lifts it up, she forgets about it, and the entire thing falls in on itself. So I've got to go and like actually fix the window. Oh goodness, Altheris, please! You've survived all this long. I have to take a trigger to change the battle music whenever they encounter and fight enemies. It's easy to do. Oh yeah, she should be able, or they should be able to tell you about that, about their Project Gabo. It's really cool that they have been working on for some time. It's like a crossover project. You gotta hit 269s and on them. I guess we'll do the dance. Do the dance. Yep, double 67s. Oh man. I'll just try to bank on the crit roll. Since those are separate. So weapons of light will do more damage against undead and demons there. Hey, freak show, you going nowhere. You know, Gannis Manoroth and the Lich King's champion, any major antagonist from the Night Elf. Yeah, that'll work in, I believe that'll work out. So their project, Gabo, is it's a World of Warcraft Final Fantasy, or no, I'm sorry, Fire Emblem and Warcraft 3 crossover, where characters from like Fire Emblem are basically replacing certain characters from Warcraft 3, and it's built in Warcraft 3. Yo, what's up, Derek? We're doing some Last Promise. How are you doing tonight? Or rather, how are you doing this morning over there? So another level for Arthur. HP, magic, and res. You just woke up? Gotcha. Yeah, we're getting towards the end of Siegfried mode. Not replacing, like how the Warriors of Light enter FF1, so Prince Arthas is still in Lordaeron, but will now rely on the Warriors of Light for hope. So this, yeah, this is part of the arc that brings in the the Final Fantasy section. Yeah, let's go ahead and toss a javelin. Alright, let's toss the lance. We don't need that. So, prism sword. So he's got a light brand and a tomahawk. So either way, guy has ranged on us. Definitely a good thing than we, let's see. Let's go ahead and sell this. Because she's not going to need it. She's not going to get to level 10 before this chapter's over with. And we'll sell her land. She's not going to attack anything, but we got a couple. I'm going to sell everyone else's equipment. Let's see. Oh, come on, Arthur. Nice dodge. Another set of the Warrior of Lights for the Frozen Throne campaign. I plan to use Kale as Alm and 2 others. So here's a question. I guess there's really not too many mage lords then, you know, outside of, well, like Micaiah. She's like a light mage. Or Robin. I mean, technically Robin's sword and mage. Wait, I gotta look at these generals too. I forgot about them. Short spear and hand axe. Okay. Not a mage. My Alm has a Kale model with fellow Malorn. Oh yeah, the old fight, like the fire mage sword from Legion. Do these guys move? They probably do. I don't know. Maybe not. They're probably stationary, to be honest. Alright, so we know we're going to give one of these over to Sean. Okay, so they definitely don't move then. I got Iron Lance, Horse Slayer, Steel Lance, Javelin. Who else needs one? Probably give one to Kevin. Or, no, Sia. Sia needs one. Sia definitely needs one because she's got, like, barely any HP. And maybe Corbin? Either Corbin or... Yeah, I think probably, that or we just give it another one to Sham. Maybe Eltharis, actually. Eltharis could use one. Let's see. So my own will be a red mage, a jack of all trades in combat. My Arthas and Kale's legendary sword are both name is both Falchion. Yeah, similar to the how Falchion was both in Gaiden and Shadow Dragon. Wow, missing a 97. Missing a 97. You just love to see it. Yeah, let's give it to Eltharis. Let him have it. How about Kelthus as Celica in my Gaiden? So, Kelthus and Sylvanas wind up being a pair then. That's interesting. I guess it could work. Oh good, he dodged it. Hey, good job, Kevin. Get that level up. Of course, the high elf version, not the Forsaken skin. Yeah, would be a little weird. You know, being attracted to like walking corpses. Oh, he's gonna take it for himself. All right, that works. I'll also gain a level out of this. HP, strength, and speed. Who can we give this to? City sword. Let's give this to Kevin. Actually, how does oh, he hits for like 60, or he hits for like 18. We could do this. We could, see, 9 damage or 13 damage. He'll switch to a tomahawk. Okay, yeah, we've got our path to victory, and it involves using Sia. Alright, let's see. Familiar with the minor dreadlords, Dalganir, and no, like Anatharian and Deatheric, I remember them. Not Dalvinger, though. Using them as my bosses in War of the Shadows. So, what about Varimathras? Because I know, like, Varimathras, just, like, helps Sylvanas for a while until he betrays her.
Damn, I must defeat you myself. Die, all of you die.
Alright, so we have Kevin rescue. We still gotta get... There we go. That'll fix the situation. Varimathras and Tychondrius are battled in Dolar Keep. Mal'Ganis as the Demon King with some model mods, I think bigger armor. So when the two Dreadlords are killed in the four, we'll face Mal'Ganis and Madius in the Throne Room. Okay. This is where having, oh, I shouldn't have picked her up like that. Let's do this. Get him softened up before someone else can come in here. Maybe Sean. Let's see if Sean can... Nope, sure can't. What about Kevin? Oh my goodness, Kevin. Kevin, what is wrong with you? Battle will be easier because that time Arthas and Mars faction will be fully awakened, so... Of course, including his warp strikes will deal massive damage in the shot against the daemons. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go for it with Kevin. Nope, Kevin missed. Damn it, Kevin. can grab you. Well, I can't wait to take a look at it once it's finished. Well, if anything, I guess we'll just give this one to Sia then. Can she take another hit? She can take, yeah, she can take one more if she misses. There we go. Die, die, I say. Why is it that I'm the one that's dying? There we go. Count Pellinor is taken down. Children shouldn't be on the battlefields. I plan to use a child model, of course, dressed like a warrior prince for my sequels. Chris has to be at least teenage to be adventuring? Probably. Say at least like, 15. Like most Fire Emblem lords that are in Japan. They're all like 15. Okay, did I use... Yeah, I did. How much money do we have? I don't think I will be able to sell enough items to get another robe, so we'll just go ahead and seize the castle. We've seized Yulia, yet I feel like something is missing. So much violence. I never realized how much destruction this war has caused. I'm sorry, Sean, you're still too young. No, I'm not. We've liberated Yulia. I can handle this. I was just a little flustered is all. That is true. You've proven your skill today, Sean. You're no longer my apprentice. You are my peer. Sir Sean. Father, I'm still your kid. You don't have to call me that. It's not like it's going to help us restore Valencia, right? Considering Creel from 4 and Eco from 9. Well, that is true, because there's also Rydia from 4. She's like 7 years old, and Eco is supposed to technically be 6. Or appears 6. And Vivi's like, looks to be like he's supposedly 9. It's not like it's going to help us restore Valencia, right? Sean, that is your dream, hmm? Well, yeah, it might be a long shot, but it is a noble one indeed. However, you'll find that it won't be that easy. I don't know if I can do it alone, but that's what friends are for, right? Well, I'm committed to helping you see it through. Really? But before you can make positive changes to the world, you have to reverse all the negative changes. Seizing Yulia was a vital first step towards restoring Solemn back to its peaceful days. Once we can fulfill that goal, you can work on yours. Alright. I'll go prepare a message to Anakin and relay the news of our success. Afterwards, I'll scout the castle a little bit. Be careful, Sean. Plan that Chris is 9 years old when he will inherit Falchion and is taught to use it in a battlefield by Garathos for Frey. Means when the sequel's prologue will start. It's been so long since this little rebellion started. Things are going to get harder. But still, there is hope for the people of Solemn. However, I don't think I will be the one to bring it. There's something Sean has that I don't. Maybe it's his will to live, or maybe it's his youth. He's definitely gotten that same strength from his mother as his mother Lily. The hell? Count Pellinor, it appears you failed. What? Who are you? I am called Howard, General of Magnus. You must be Commander Siegfried. One of Magnus's tools, eh? This battle is over. Retreat your men. Such small numbers conquering so much. His Majesty the Empire wishes for you to be disposed of. But you look exhausted. It is dishonorable to fight a weakened foe. General, do you believe that any of this is honorable? Look around at what your empire has done. Invading and destroying lands.
killing innocent people and treating non-Magnians like trash. Would a true knight advocate this murder?
I do as his will desires.
Pathetic. I can't stand you people. You Magnians are all murderers. You worthless bastard, I'll kill you. Not bad.
Commander Siegfried, you said there's no need for battle before.
Huh. You expecting me just to give up?
Training they will have used wooden weapons. I'll mean this to reflect in my game's heroes inventory, so Chris will not use falchion in his training.
X-Men, welcome to die! I still have some fight left in me. Who wishes to fight against me? Who wants to die first? Ha. Ha. Ha.
Boy, Siegfried is like a really bloodthirsty, guy, isn't he? When it comes to Magnus. Sir, this isn't good. We're trapped. Enemy mages from Magnus just came in from the north. We're completely surrounded.
No, this can't be. There isn't enough time. Our best chance is to break through the mages and retreat to Athea. Damn it, but that would mean leaving Sean alone to fend off Magnus. Okay. Corbin, we're going to make our way to Sean and any others with him. He's somewhere deeper in the castle. We have to find him. Got it. Kevin, go in to take anyone else and retreat to Regalia. Anakin should be there as well. And as soon as you can, I'd like you to send a message to Kellic, leader of the Legend Mercenaries. He's not very friendly, but request his help. I'll take the defense of Yulia. Is this for the best? Should we scatter Magnus? Or should we scatter? Magnus can eliminate us easily. Kevin, please listen to these orders. I don't know how long I can last here in this corridor. Nor is there enough time to mount a proper defense. Remember, Kevin, what I said before this battle. We're all family. I won't allow my family to just die. We'll survive, you'll see. It just takes a little willpower. Yes, I understand. We'll return for you, Siegfried. Anakin, Killick, you are our only hope. Oh my god! Cringe. Anakin, you're our only hope. Looks like this is the end for me.
Oh man, it's everyone's favorite Shadow Lord.
Master Kellic, what causes you to be so silent?
I was just thinking, and you accidentally called me Master again, Levian.
My apologies, but what is amiss, Kellic?
Nothing, really. I just feel like this war is going to pick up again and real soon. Call it a sixth sense.
Sarah, are you still going? Anakin, I thought you were asleep. I was. I had a dream. There was a dark cloud gathering over Yulia. I can't help but feel my dream is significant. They've been tellers of good and bad fortune alike in the past. You're right. I have the strange feeling in my gut. Something big has just happened. I hope Commander Siegfried and everyone else is okay. Interlude. Time to go. Next time again, for real. Alright, Sarah Crew. Have a good day. Thanks for dropping by. Meanwhile, at the Magnian Palace. I've returned. Howard has successfully captured the rebels. Oh, so he's proven himself useful once again. Even if he is not very strong, he's still very smart. And take it from you what you will, but Count Pellinor was killed. We'll have to keep someone else in charge of Yulia now. No matter. I shall make arrangements for someone myself. The other Imperial generals have already been chartered off the islands. Why don't you join them? You need a break after all. If that is your wish, then I shall oblige. Good.
After 1 month, we shall resume our plans to dominate Blaine. As for Thea, I wouldn't worry about it anymore. Now that the rebels have stirred up trouble, it has been defeated. This war shall soon be over, and peace shall finally reign. Yes, indeed. Do you hear that, Celica? Soon we'll have our utopia. Forwarding to Blaine's castle. Alright, Your Majesty, the preparations have been made. We are ready to engage the foe on the plateau of the northwest. Good. Hold off the enemy as soon as you can and minimize casualties. Don't take any unnecessary risks, General Zane. As you wish. Oh man. The interlude before Anakin's ship begins. Corbin, loyal cavalier. Corbin follows his friends and is trapped alongside them. Not once has he regretted his choice to help Siegfried and Sean rather than save his own skin. Sean, his father's son. Sean was captured by Magnus and imprisoned in Yulia with his father. This new experience proves to be Sean's most trying tribulation yet. He dropped the soap. Banana, soaring mercenary. Banana's loyalty stood strong as she was captured by Magnus, imprisoned in Yulia, and Banana longs for the return of her dear Pegasus. Shuda, arrogant swordsman. Shuda was too injured to put up a resistance and was captured during the last battle, although he was not quiet about it. Kevin, the silent knight. Kevin left to convey the message about the situation to Anakin. Siegfried trusted Kevin with a task best suited to one as quiet and yet skilled as himself. Tamiko, thoughtful healer. Tamiko left after the initial capture of Yulia. Although her whereabouts are unknown, she is likely nearby, waiting for the chance to rejoin her captured comrades at Yulia. Arthur, Gabbo's cat. Arthur just barely escaped the final battle. He rejoined the Chief Hoss to retreat back to Athea, though he hopes to use his magic on the Tunicans once more. Storm, the special bowman. Storm rode away after the party's final victory and loss. He continues to perfect his bow-wielding skills while traveling with Chief Hoss, knowing he will need them for the future. Altheris, the enigmatic thief. Altheris vanishes after the battle at Yulia. It's possible he's returned to his group, the Legend Mercenaries. Noah, benevolent mercenary. Amidst the encounter with Howard at Yulia, Noah fled with those others who could. He searches desperately for something to keep himself busy until he can one day rejoin the rebellion. Sia, an eccentric mage. Sia scattered with the other rebels after the collision with Howard. Her whereabouts remain unknown. Haas, the noble chief. Haas leads Kevin and his group in the escape of Yulia. After the group scatters, he returns to Athea, waiting for his chance to once again strike back at Magnus's empire. And of course, Siegfried, rebellious knight. Siegfried was captured by the Magnian army and imprisoned in Yulia with his son. Well isolated in his cell, he continues to keep hope, and the rest of his comrades scattered up, and it's gone. Yep, all of his allies scattered into Solem. Alrighty. This ends part 1 of The Last Promise. Would you like to save your game in progress? Yes, let's do that. Alright, we are now picking up in Anakin's story. Chapter 11 is the second part of the game. After Siegfried saved Anakin in Chapter 8, the young speaker was sent to Regalia to the southeast. Kellic, leader of his own mercenary group, is rebelling against Magnus on a smaller and more discreet scale. You'll now lead these characters in a series of battles and slowly regain your characters from your army. Non-major characters who are defeated will now die on the battlefield and will be lost forever, so be careful. It's also highly recommended you pay close attention to the story if you don't want to miss out on yep. Dun dun dun. Harm, side quests, obtain secrets, characters, items, and plot. Challenges. Yep. Alright.
Should have enough time to, like, start, maybe do 1 or 2 chapters of Anakin's story. Sir Anakin. What? Good, you're awake. Oh, now I am. Who are you? Sorry about that. I'm Kevin, a soldier working under Commander Siegfried. One of Siegfried's soldiers. Any allied soldier was good news. Those Magnians are on our tail. Well, Anakin, I bring news from the Julian front. Oh, that's right. Siegfried seized Julia. He did, but after he conquered the castle and killed Count Pellinor, the Magnian army showed up led by General Howard himself. He sent me to find you and help you on your mission. I don't know how long he can hold out at Julia. How goes the recruiting? Well, with you, we add 1 more to our ranks. Good, how many does that make? 4, including the original 3 of us who set off here. It's not really enough to go and help Siegfried at Julia. Yeah, recruitment is slow. Magnus's patrols going around preventing us from doing anything. These people here are too fearful to rise up on their own. Where is Eduardo? He's off at the village trying to recruit more to our cause. But if I wasn't able to, I doubt I'd have any better luck. Why aren't you there yourself? Well, I was. Then I got tired and... Oh, right.
Blast! These damn Magnian soldiers are seriously out to get us.
How many are there?
Maybe a dozen, give or take a couple. Might be in our best interest to escape, come back later.
Well, there's not much we can do. We can't run and hide forever. I say we confront them head on. I mean, I doubt Magnus will just let us escape so easily. I say, with Kevin on board, we might as well be able to take them. There isn't enough time to retreat even if you had decided to. They're already surrounded us with their forces.
Yeah, where is Eduardo? Dude, there's no way in hell I'd know what that guy's up to. He'd just have to catch up.
Oh man, it's some very peaceful battle music. Alright, so we have Ace, our little generic soldier. You can see that like all the training that you put into Anakin does not carry over, but thankfully Kevin's training does, so... Hey, you got speed. I'd say it's probably safe to, like, go in and do this. Oh, we were out of mercenary range. Probably gonna get hit with a javelin, though.
Commander, the resistance fighters are retaliating. What are your orders?
Answer their attack. Move forward. Our forces outnumber their own.
Yes, sir.
Wait, who's their leader?
Their leader appears to be a common spokesman. Someone to gain support for their foolish cause. It's doubtful they even has basic military training. On your leave.
Speaker leading a battle? What kind of power must he have? Wait, come back here, soldier.
Yes, sir?
I have new orders. If any of your enemies are to surrender, spare their lives and capture them. We are to follow the proper code of conduct as Magnian Knights.
Of course, Commander. Yet if they resist, are we allowed to kill?
Yes. Any prisoners will be treated with the utmost respect. It's a basic rule of war to treat prisoners like we would allies.
Yes, sir. What an imbecile. I mean, even we grunts can see through that idiocy. Morals, respect? I don't see any point in those lies. Well, what the commander doesn't know doesn't hurt him.
Oh man. It's gonna be Kevin against the world. I'm gonna have to like pull back. Oh my god, those generic soldiers are so bad that even Ace doubles them.
Whoa, hold on. Man, we finally decide to fight these guys, and you don't all even wait for me. I mean, Brigelia's my homeland. I'll be the one to protect it. 'Cause it's I, Eduardo.
Oh yeah, he's got a personal weapon, by the way. Charge, made for helpless idiots. This guy just seems like a straight meme unit. Okay, so we basically have to, just have Kevin go through and just mow them down.
You can do it.
You can do it. Yeah, let's turn off his, get my animations, so, yep, and off. Yeah, let's go with your brave lance. With your terrible hit rating. At least he got that one, though. Yeah, so far so good. Ah, I'm finally at a good angle to approach this. Going around to avoiding the castle wasn't fun, but oh well. So I just have to keep an eye on these guys, huh? Well, I won't pretend to know what Kellick's thinking, but there's no backing out. And I have no intention of letting these people's efforts go to waste either, so I'll support them in any way I can. Let's see. Karina, skilled flyer of grace, virtue, and optimism, selfless and caring. She's level 10. Her level might be a little too high for, like, I guess her bases, but she looks workable compared to, like, Ace. I'm gonna assume that we gotta talk to her with, Anakin. Oh, jeez, this guy... Dude, do you only use lances? Oh no, I can give you a sword, which I'm probably gonna have to give you one, because... I'll send him back into the village, since that's about what he's good for. This little village was formed just a little time before Magnus invaded. We've yet to live in peace. Please help us, because we can't help ourselves. If it helps you, take this gem. It's given to me as a gift by Count Praise when this village was first formed. Back then, it served as a symbol of new life. Please, let it help renew the prosperity of this land once more. Sure thing, kid. Thanks for the gem. Put you here, heal you up. And don't give up, Ace.
Don't give up yet.
Don't give up yet. Welcome to our humble abode. Life has become harsh. The Magnum soldiers are so brutal. If there's one exception, I'd say it's their leader. Though he controls Regalia, he attempts to help us. Please, do not strike him down. Even Magnian knights can have some honor. Wouldn't it go against the values of your cause to bring death to one who doesn't deserve it? I don't mean to preach, but not all Magnians are bad. Some are just unfortunate, kind of like us. Yeah, go Ace. I hope you have good growths. I don't remember if you were a good unit or a bad unit. HP, skill, speed. Alright, I'll take it. As long as you're staying fast enough to double soldiers. We gotta get over here before this wyvern decides to do something foolish like, shit, get herself killed. Charge right into, like, the... No! Lady, please! Oh my god, lady, please. We'll save the talk for later. You need to get over there and... Oh, hey, hey! We're being raided. Hey, it's Selsayuki. Book raid. Selsayuki is calling for your overdue books. Selsayuki is calling for your overdue books. What is going on, book friend? How was your Sacred Stone stream? Where did you leave off? Karina, please come back. For the love of God, you're gonna get killed by something. Can Eduardo... Oh yeah, Eduardo can rescue her. We'll send in Eduardo. Promoted Ephraim, but left Erica behind. As one should. Because unfortunately, Erica is like a worse version of Lindis. Because, like, at least Lindis will get strength. Erica, she tends to refuse to get strength.
Don't give up yet.
Don't give up yet. I mean, they both get horses, but, like, I mean... Oh man, this guy is like, yeah, he's on a forest. All these lance units. I actually better sell this gem and pick up Eduardo a sword. Let's grab two swords, a lance. Let's see. Yep, that's enough for you. Let's see. Yeah, we probably should just leave him right here. Oh, nice dodge, ace. Of course, that probably means Karina's gonna come in and steal my experience. But at least we can get her. Alright, who does the talking? That's Anakin. Hey, I'm Karina. You're Anakin, right? Huh? Yeah, I am. Well, I'm not allowed to speak to any details just yet, but I'm kind of on orders to spend some time with you guys. I mean, like, I'll help you with your fights and all. I realize it's kind of mysterious, but don't mind me, alright? Well, I suppose I shouldn't refuse help, when we've been so looking for some so desperately. Can I really trust you, though? Yeah, for sure. The guy who sent me here is really trustworthy. He just wants me to watch over you guys and see what you're up to. I mean, I could just spy on you from above, but I'll be fighting with you instead, so it's not like I'm doing anything bad. Well, that much is true, so when you put it that way, I guess we'll be owing this mystery man a thanks at some point then. Well, I wouldn't worry about it if I were you, Anakin. He's not really the one to take the words thank you very well. But anyway, let's do this. Alright, cool deal. We got Karina, so she won't run in and just get steal our boss experience. Let's visit the other house. Looks like nobody's here. Oh. Well, that was fruitful. Let's see. Let's give you an extra iron lance. And see what's in this vendor. Let's grab a couple extra vulneraries for right now. So, we got a generic spear and a javelin and a vulnerary. Okay. This looks like a job for Kevin.
Sir Kevin, so you were the traitor?
Yes.
Nothing else? Well, then I shall hand down your punishment.
Come on, it's Kevin. No one can harm Kevin. I don't know if like the townspeople were all like worried about this guy. I don't remember if he can actually be recruited or not. I'm just gonna see real fast. Hey, a new follower. Thanks for the follow, Selsayuki. Okay, so Anakin can't talk, neither can you, and neither can you. Alright, well. Let's go in for the attack then. Who is my favorite character in this ROM hack? Oh, it's right now it's easily Kevin. Like Kevin, like the only there's something about like how Blazer decided to take like Trek's face, put him on an armor knight. It's kind of funny. Cause I kind of like Trek from like Binding Blade. Just a very dour expression.
Only in my defeat do I see the results of greed. My wife, my child, I regret.
Yep, it's unfortunate that we have to kill you, but...
The skirmish is lost. I surrender. Finish me.
You're a good man. You don't need to die. All I need you to do is to tell me something. Why has Magnus begun taking over so long?
Come on, speak up.
Be quiet, Ace. Let the man tell us when he's ready. Show some respect. Anakin, he's our enemy. He could betray us at any minute. He's no threat to us without his weapon. Now, could you please answer my question? Our king wanted more power. He believes that Solom is his right. No, his destiny to own. We were sent to fulfill his destiny. Now please, you must kill me. I have dishonored my knighthood. What a simple, selfish reason to turn the world into a state of chaos. You're free to go. Return to Magnus if you wish, I don't care. Then I will stay alone until I am forgiven. Perhaps Regalia can make use of me. I give up on this war. My enemy, thank you for sparing my life. Someone is approaching, Anakin. Watch your step. Huh, blonde hair, odd getup. Excuse me, sir, but you're called Anakin, correct? Yeah, Anakin's my name. Who are you and what is your business here? My name is Logan. I sometimes take on the position of a mercenary, however. I can never seem to find proper work, since I kinda detest the stuffy nobles who typically offer to pay. Some have taken to calling me a wandering swordsman, but pay that no mind. I'd like to join your group, but as a rebel, not a mercenary. And happy to have another soldier. However, you must prove your loyalty in battle before we can fully trust you. I figure you understand, right? I like your style, Anakin. I'm anxious to meet the battlefield. Well then, excuse me. We need to prepare to head to Alexia. Is that so? I know an easy route to Alexia, which can save a great deal of time. I can lead the way. Alright, Logan, that sounds like an idea. We're depending on you.
Anakin, are you sure it's alright to trust him so quickly? He could be leading us into a trap.
I guess you have a point, but... Alright, so we have a choice here. I'm gonna make a small little save state just so I can come back to this later, depending on for the opposite choice. So, do we trust in this random person, or do we tell him to shove off? Me, I'm personally kind of like in favor of telling him to shove off. Yeah, let's tell him, let's not trust him. Because I can't remember how it went when I played this long ago, like, long time ago. I'm gonna say no. You have a point. Leave this to me, Ace. If you say so. Wait, Logan, I have a question for you. What is it? Sorry to ask this of you, but how can we trust you? It seems a little odd that you'd know a special path to Alexia. What? Why would I lie? I took the same path coming here, that's how I know about it. Same path coming here, huh? Sounds a little suspicious. I figured you out. You came here to lead us into an ambush. Once we reached our destination, finished us off in one fell swoop. So these are your true colors, Logan. How? How did you figure me out? Blast, I thought I had you. What? That was actually true? I was just bluffing. So you really were gonna ambush, huh? Oh, ridiculous. I can't believe I just got outsmarted for this good-for-nothing. He's making a run for it. Everyone, let's give chase. Find out who his boss is. I knew it. He looked weird. Alright, I think we can do one more chapter. The Legend Mercenaries, Chapter 12. Oh man, we're about to meet everyone's favorite edgelord, aren't we? We've searched the entire fortress, but didn't find any sign of encampment. I think it's safe to assume the area's abandoned. We should probably get a move on it before somebody finds us. We've been here for a couple days now. Magnus must not have thought such to defend the remote area. Few would depict anyone attacking a rural fort. Hey, Calic, someone else is here. I can feel it. What? You sure? No, but... Hey guys, what's up? Eltheris, when are you gonna teach me to do that? Calic, you appear surprised. Something happened? Shut up, it's you. Don't just pop in like that. Sorry, mate. As if Eltheris wasn't enough, I hear someone else coming. Seriously, what's with the timings? I beg your pardon, sir. You look like the one. Are you the mercenary Kellic? Tell me your name and I'll tell you mine. I'm Ricardo, a humble messenger. My name is Kellic Zenair. What are you here for, and under what flag do you fly? I'm a messenger from Solemn's Rebellion. There's terrible news to relay. Sir Siegfried was captured by General Howard 2 days ago. What the? To think as soon as I left they would be captured. Pathetic. You didn't know about this? Right after Count Pelinor's defeat, I dismissed myself to meet up here. There's more. The message requests that you aid Anakin and Regalia and continue the resistance. Commander Siegfried's troops split apart after being cornered by Howard's forces. The rebellion was ordered to regroup in Nathia. I was sent to convey this message. Although I had a difficult time finding where you were. I arrived here off of rumors and luck. I have little to say at this point. Levian, what do you think? There's two options. We can join them or continue on our own. Between the two, I have no preference. It's too sudden to make a decision right now. Ricardo, thank you for your efforts. Your job as a messenger is done here. See to it that you make it out of here safely. I see. Whatever may happen, I pray that we can restore the balance between the countries once again. Kellic, something I gotta tell you.
Go ahead.
I have to go to Athea now.
Oh, right, so he's there now, is he? It's your vengeance, and you're on your own schedule. So do what you want, Tikkun.
Thanks.
By the way, were the bandits we were hired to take out any trouble?
Nope, you don't see any scratches, do you? The villagers were a bit worried one person wouldn't be enough. But no one in this group will lose to simple bandits.
That's true. I guess all bandits are the same. Weak. In any case, once you're done with your business, meet us near Alexia. That's where we're headed next.
No worries, I'll come back in one piece. Oh man, and suddenly... Karlach, soldiers draw near.
Damn it, you're right. They've got us cornered. How did they get in here without us noticing?
The soldiers, I recognize them. They appear to be part of General Howard's personal legion. Recognition of an enemy, that's unheard of.
Howard, the one who captured Siegfried?
Yes, indeed.
They must have come from the other side of the fortress. How'd they find us?
It's possible that someone saw the messenger ride this way. Does it really matter, though? I feel unsafe just standing here. Can we leave?
Yeah, let's avoid Howard himself for now. If we get into a fight with him, we won't be able to focus on escaping, and we'll get trapped fighting outrageous numbers. We should try and do as little fighting as we need to. Our priority is to escape through the back entrance. Even if you could take Howard Levy and don't get near him, it's not worth the risk of getting surrounded.
Once one of us reaches that area, we can head out of this place. We're only 3 people. We can escape quickly.
We'll do that. Levian, I need you to find an area that we can use as a base for attacking Yulia and conquer it. Honestly, an old fortress or encampment will suffice for us. I have a feeling we'll need it for later. You're also free to do anything else you might think be helpful.
So we're joining the rebellion after all. How unlike you. But didn't Siegfried say to regroup in Athea?
Didn't Siegfried get captured?
Whatever, I don't care.
Also, we can't forget that I had Karina scout out Regalia. If I'm right, the rebels Siegfried sent there a while ago should still be there by the time Karina gets there. She'll take care of things with them for the time being, but we'll have to meet up with her and Sig's forces eventually. And to be honest, I already made my decision a while ago. I just didn't want the risk of the soldiers spreading the word around. More importantly, Magnus is blocking the path to my goals. No, all of our goals. In more ways than one, and I won't let my pride stop me from taking the necessary measures to put Magnus in its proper place. We're all sick of these stuck-up soldiers looking down on us anyhow. It's only about time we show our faces and hit them where it hurts. And now if there's no objection to that, let's do this.
It's rare for you to give speeches like that, but when you do, damn. Objections? Hell no. I'm all fired up now, and more than I've ever been. It's about time, because my voice is getting tired to reading all that. Alright, let's catch up on chat. Okay. I think, oh yeah, favorite in the ROM hack. I already think I answered that one. That was Kevin. Alright, time to look at our heroes. So we've got access to Kellic now. He looks to be about the same as he was before, except now he's got a flamberge. That's his ranged weapon. Eltharis, thankfully, is the same as we left him, so it's a good thing we trained him up. And Levion, who is quite amazing. He's like, obviously he's the carry. Alright, so let's go ahead and open things up. How well do you do? Pretty sure. Hold on just a second. Okay. Let's put our animations back on. Yep. Okay. Capture them alive and prevent them from escaping. Do not underestimate the mercenaries. If they surrender, then take them peacefully. These men are far stronger than our occupation brigades expected. I don't want any man to die trying to kill this group. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll try not to fight as many people as possible, but you know, that's not always a guarantee. All right, let's go ahead and pop these chests. Das Boots. Those will probably go on probably either Eltharis or Kellic, to be honest. Alright, so what we'll do is we're going to block the... we're just going to equip the Dragon Axe then for right now. So I want to mainly give kills to Kellic if we kill, you don't have to fight anybody. Alright, first level for Kellic. Strength, skill, speed. Yeah, good merm level. And this is the part where Levian just holds the line. And we got a white gem. Silver Axe and Brave Sword. So Levian could take him, but like... there wouldn't be too much point. Alright, yep, so basically as long as one of them makes it. Javelin, Silver Lance, yep. Alrighty, let's... start getting the two of them moving. As much as I don't like having to rely on the flambers so much early, but... oh. Well, that's a level 15 cav. Let's see. I think what we'll do then is we just park Kellic here, and he can take one hit. Or maybe not. Actually, he's gonna take no... he's gonna switch to, Alright. Oh, we're gonna redo the chapter. Speed it up. I should have figured on that silver lance. All right, let's do this again. Oh, we didn't actually double that one this time. Okay, so it must be... Which one is it? It's that one. Okay, so it's not the reinforcement that killed me. It was the one that was already on the map. Let's see if we get the same level or if it's worse now. HP, Strength, Luck, Defense. Alright, well, it's a little bit different. More of a hybrid style level up for us. We didn't get our skill or speed. Oh yeah, I guess we need to turn our animations back on. Alright, so we don't have that mistake happen again. Is he being weighed down by it? Only by one. Let's have him close in just a little bit more. Alright, let's get Altheris up here. Alright, so... yeah, that's like a switch into like 20 damage. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't... yeah, we can't double him. Unless we use an iron sword. Oh, he only does 18 this time, alright. That's a crit and a normal attack. Alright, that one rolled a lot better. Alright, let's get Altharis in here. Alright, so that is basically as long as one person gets out to the escape. We're gonna send Levion upward. And that's a level up. HP, skill, and luck. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this chest. We've got a mine. We're gonna pitch the mine. Melee javelin. Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and block this way and pop a elixir. Grab. Actually, let me trade something over to you. We'll give you that and that. Let me just make sure. Okay, so let's put you there. HP, strength and speed. Should be able to grab this last item. Oh, open a Alright, we'll open a chest for a chest key. Alright, so let's see. Yep, this should be it. Kellic, Levin's already gone. If we run off into the forest, we should be able to evade their cavalry. Right, let's blaze through this forest. Alrighty. Well, that takes care of that. Alright, I'm gonna probably read through this one just to see where we're at, and then we will likely call it a stream here. It's been a long, long time since then. What's changed? What am I waiting for? Soon. I'll return back to the battlefield soon. A coyote must prepare itself before searching for prey. Oh no, did we find another edgelord? Gotta catch my breath, but they're still coming. I'm almost there, just a little further. Oh yes, we're back with Anakin now. We're chasing, Sir Logan, you arrived. What happened? We weren't supposed to ambush from here. They figured me out and tailed me all the way here. I also have trouble catching my breath when they're coming. Yeah, I know. I know the feeling. Then they're in pursuit of you, coming here. That's right. Let Commander Ezekiel know and tell any troops in the area to get into position. Clear out the enemy. I'll sound the battle call, but it'll take time. The commander is west of here. He assumed everything would work out. I'll lead the forces here for the time being, then. Just do what you can. They're coming. Yes, sir. Man, that guy is fast. He must know this area. Everyone, let's keep moving forward. Let's find out who their boss is and what's going on. That Logan guy is suspicious. He looks strong. So be ready for anything. I'm gonna have to defeat Logan. Where is Logan? Oh, that's the wrong button. 20 skill, huh? 19 speed. Used to kill. As if the other swords are not used to kill. You know, because like steel swords and other swords of the like are just used to like tickle people. have here? This is Och. Oh, this is the character with the chainsaw. And we found the chainsaw guy. An intimidating man known as the Coyote, experienced in war. Alrighty. Well, I do believe that that'll be the... Is he part of the Coyote's men? No, that is the different Coyote. That's from Fire Emblem 1. So that's like Hardin and his 4 subordinates. Those are the Coyote's men, since Hardin is known as Coyote. But, yeah, I do believe that that is going to call us a stream for now. We got through Siegfried's campaign, and now we're doing Anakin and Kellick's, campaign. So I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and hanging out with me while we do some Last Promise. Don't go just yet. I will rate us off to another stream, and you'll get some channel points for sticking around. Let's see who is awake and doing stuff. Now, I know Celsi's not... okay, my app is definitely busted because it's saying that Celsi is streaming Fire Emblem, but she just rated us, so... let me look at my main page real quick. Alright, let's click there. Let us go and raid Retro Gaming Times. They are currently streaming Ark the Lad for the PS1, and we love Derek over there at Retro Gaming Times. So let's go ahead and start the raid, and we'll check out Derek over there at Retro Gaming Times. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody, and we will catch you on the next one.